This last Sunday, when we came to know that Gopal Krishna Goswami Mahārāj has departed for the eternal abode, there was such overwhelming crowd of Mahārāj followers from the entire world. Today, even Ramya Mataji was sharing with me that in a very, very remote town, Ramya, you were there? In a very remote town of Odisha, I don't remember the name which she mentioned, that there is also a Smriti Sabha, a memorial service for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Mahārāj. Very remote town or a village in Odisha. This is actually what is Ebe Yash Goshu Tribhuvan. His glory are being sung not just on this earthly planet and all the three planets, the upper planetary systems, the earthly planet, and even the subterranean planets, everywhere. What we witness that everyone wants to get a glimpse. We had Mahārāj Darshan in Delhi from 5 p.m. on Sunday, last Sunday, till almost 5:30 a.m. Non-stop 12 hours. And there was the crowd which was never ending. And when we reached to Vrindavan, we reached a little earlier before Mahārāj reached, because we were having this doubt in our heart that if we are late, then there will not be any possibility. Every space will be occupied. So we tried to reach a little early. But even if we reached earlier, everything was completely taken up. Every space was taken. Everyone was coming with one desire in his heart, intense desire. What was the desire? To get a darshan of Mahārāj. And this is very well stated in the Shastras. How do we know that the person is coming in the parampara? How do we know that he is bona fide? The pramana for that is Shastra. The evidence for that is he is mentioned in the Shastra. His activities are mentioned in the Shastra. So if we see, Manoram has not joined so far. If we see in the Shastra, you are having laptop, Sonika? Okay. This is Chaitanya Charitamrit, Madhya Leela, chapter 20 and verse number, if I remember, near to 60. It might be 58 or 60 or 62, where this scene that we witnessed is already mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita about those who are coming in the parampara of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Srila Sanatana Goswami for the first time came to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is Toma Dekhi, Tomar Sparshi. Yeah. Wait. This 60. Yeah, exactly 60. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says to Sanatana Goswami that Toma dekhi Toma sparshi gaye Tomar guna sarvendriya phalai shastra nirupana. So what we saw was in Delhi or in Vrindavan that everyone had this only one desire, that they wanted to have darshan of Gopal Krishna Goswami Mahārāj. The Tomar Dekhi, everyone was overwhelmed. They would walk, they would wait, they would be in crowd, they would be pushed, they would be in this scorching heat, standing in queues for hours, outside the gate, wherever. Why? Because there was only one intense desire to have one glimpse, one sight of Mahārāj. Why? Because just by seeing Mahārāj. So when this desire was fulfilled to some extent that one could get darshan of Mahārāj or one could get close to Mahārāj. Then immediately what was the other intent? The other intent was to try to touch his lotus feet. Somehow to try to touch his lotus feet. The Tomar Sparshi. Sparshi means to touch. And what was to touch? To touch his divine lotus feet. And we see, we had the glorification session. First, after Mahārāj took Samadhi on 6th evening, from 7th, the glorification began in Vrindavan. The center was Vrindavan. And because that is where Mahārāj is resting eternally. Then from 8th, it shifted to Delhi. And in Delhi, the glorification is still happening. But the epicenter was Radha Parsarthi temple, the office, the birthplace of Guru Mahārāj. And it continued. We had only one day officially announced, but we could not conclude or cover in one day. So it extended to another day. Then it extended to another day, 10th day. And 11th, we did not invite anyone. 11th was the day for brahmacharis within the temple. And in other centers, it is still happening. Today, Gurgaon had there's memorial service, and Ghaziabad had, Rohini had yesterday, and Punjabi Bagh. And today in the morning, we were hearing from Juhu, Guru Mahārāj's God brothers, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Mahārāj, and also His Holiness Giriraj Swami Mahārāj, and many, many other stalwarts. They were all glorified. So everyone is having this desire in the heart. He has the gratitude in his heart. What? To share the glories of Mahārāj that he has experienced in his life. Mahārāj has touched so many millions of persons. Mahārāj has elevated their spiritual consciousness. So everyone wants to share his pie to what Mahārāj did in his life. So that is Gaya Tomar Guna. There is no more perfection of this verse than what we have witnessed in this last 1 week. And it will continue. It will not stop. Why? Because this is Sarvendriya Phala. This is the fulfillment of the activity, or this is the perfection of the purpose of all senses. Is to be able to see, touch, and glorify such acharyas, such Vaishnavas as Mahārāj. And this is being sung in the pages of all the Shastras. This is the verdict of all the revealed scriptures. Okay, you can close. So, Sonika, you can close. So this is what we have witnessed. And how it happened. And why it happened. Till the time Mahārāj was there on this planet Earth, none of us had any such estimation that what is the position of Guru Mahārāj. Obviously, we knew that he is a divine personality. He is not a mortal being. But we never knew that so many millions of persons' heart have been touched and transformed by Mahārāj. It happened because, as Radhanath Swami Mahārāj was speaking in the morning, very much inspired me. Mahārāj said, whatever service Srila Prabhupada desired from Mahārāj, Mahārāj did it till the end of his life. And whatever service he began, that was an eternal service. So I want to share one letter of Srila Prabhupada. That letter is dated very early, 1969. And that letter reveals what is the desire of Srila Prabhupada from Guru Mahārāj and how immaculately Guru Mahārāj has served Srila Prabhupada in complete compliance with Srila Prabhupada's instruction. One more. Okay, you can see the letter.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. At that time, Maharaj was very, very young. He was just 25. So this is dated 16th March 1969. Sonika gave the uh, timeline. It is not even 1 year of Maharaj meeting Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada is expressing in this letter that, my dear Gopal Kṛṣṇa, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge the receipt of your letter dated March 7, 1969, and thank you very much for it. I am sorry I could not acknowledge the receipt of your money, but it was deposited in the bank less $3. So Maharaj, as soon as he started to come to Montreal in ISKCON, so Maharaj had immediately the desire to, at that time in the Montreal Center, there were no deities. And Prabhupada wanted to install a Utsav Vigreh, a big Utsav Vigreh, almost 18 inches to 24 inches Utsav Vigreh of Gaur Nitai. And immediately our Guru Maharaj pledged to pay for it. And at that time it was around $250. And there were shipping charges because it was to be shipped from Vrindavan. So another packing, freight, and all those added up, it would be nearly $400. Just imagine $400 in 1968-69. So Guru Maharaj immediately pledged that this deities, I would do service. And Maharaj was sending the money for this service. And Maharaj was working where? In Canada, in Montreal. And Srila Prabhupada is where? He is in USA, he is in Hawaii. So Maharaj used to deposit the Canadian dollar in the American account of Srila Prabhupada. So the Canadian dollar got converted to US dollar and there was some exchange rate. Just see the exchange between Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. So like Maharaj said that it is equivalent to say $100, 100 US dollars. But the amount that was credited was $97. Why? Because $3 was deducted in exchange. Are you following? From the Canadian dollar to US dollar. So Prabhupada, you see Prabhupada. Prabhupada is saying it was deposited in the bank less $3 than some cents. It was not 100. What you transferred $100, it did not reach me $100. It reached me less than $3 and some cents, about $4. So next time when you send me your contribution, the contribution for the deities of Gaur Nitai, you should send it in American dollar. So what Prabhupada is telling Maharaj, see the authority of Srila Prabhupada. If somebody is giving us money, if somebody is giving us donation, so we will not, tell him that whatever you did, we had to pay some charge for it. But Prabhupada is Prabhupada. He's saying, so next time when you send me the contribution, you can send it in American dollar. So Prabhupada is saying, you first exchange your Canadian dollar, make it American dollar, and then you transfer to me. So that the exchange part also you pay. I don't have to pay. So this is what Srila Prabhupada is saying. Otherwise, they deduct some exchange difference. And then the next part, what Srila Prabhupada says, that you can send me always your long letters. It is very pleasing to me. And I am so glad that you want to chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mantra every day. This is very initial test. And you can chant immediately. But you should also at the same time follow strictly the 4 principles of restraint and avoid 10 kinds of offenses in the matter of chanting. And we see immaculately how till the very last breath of his life, Everyone, every of the God brother of our Guru Maharaj and God sister, they were very much emphasizing that one outstanding quality of Guru Maharaj is that he very immaculately avoided the 10 kinds of offenses. I have seen that personally in my life. So much so that we are his initiated disciple. But Maharaj did not consider us to be his disciple or his property. Maharaj perfectly followed Vaishnava etiquette. I'll tell you two instances which I experienced. Once it was Srila Prabhupada's arrival day in USA. So, by Maharaj's blessing, I was asked to give class in the temple hall, and my name was announced in the Mangala Aarti as per schedule. When Maharaj was there in the Radha Parsarthi temple, so while I was chanting, one of the servants of Maharaj came and approached me. His Grace Vibhu Keshav Prabhu, who is now the president of Chippiwada. And he told me that today Guru Maharaj has a desire to give class. But it is your scheduled class. So Maharaj wants to know that if it is okay with you, if you don't mind, then can Maharaj give class? And I was completely shocked. I said, it is a joy for all of us to hear Maharaj. Why? Because Maharaj wanted to glorify Srila Prabhupada. Another time, many, many years back, somehow that was also 17th April. And Maharaj came to know it is my legal birthday. So Maharaj blessed me in the just after the Mangala Aarti. Previously, those who have been coming long back, say 10 years back, if you remember, Maharaj used to be in the Mangala Aarti always in the Gaurnitai altar. And after the Mangala Aarti was over, Maharaj used to come out. Maharaj used to do Tulsi Parikrama and be there in the Tulsi Aarti. And just after Tulsi Aarti, Maharaj used to sit in the side of the one of the pillars of Radha Parsarthi. And first Maharaj used to perform Gayatri. He used to perform very meditative Gayatri. For at least 20-25 minutes, Maharaj used to perform Gayatri. And after that, Maharaj used to remain seated there and chant. And when Maharaj was leaving, whatever was important, Maharaj used to call that person and speak to him briefly before going for his deity's seva in his room. That day Maharaj called me, he blessed me, and then he told me that today you carry Srila Prabhupada. So I said, yes, Maharaj. But when the Darshanarti opened and it was time for Guru Puja, at that time one very senior devotee, god brother of Srila Prabhupada, of Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada disciple, he came to the temple. So Maharaj told him to carry Prabhupada. So it happened, and Parikrama was over, Guru Puja was over. So I was there in the temple hall. So after Guru Puja, Maharaj personally came to me and told me that Mandaprem, he is very senior. So I had to, and he's our visiting guest. So I had to request him to carry Prabhupada. I hope you don't mind. You understand. And tomorrow you carry Prabhupada. So Maharaj even did not assume or take it for granted, even in his dealings with his own disciples. Maharaj always observed Vaishnava etiquette, so that the devotee, the Vaishnava, even the disciple should not feel offended or should not have any feeling that he was deprived. So this is something which is very, very distinguished feature of our Guru Maharaj, that he immaculately, and I have so many times seen Maharaj, that when Maharaj speak to his godbrothers, who are even grihasthas, who are much junior to him, Maharaj is the first to say, Dandavat Pranam. Maharaj says, please give me your blessings. One time, one devotee was sharing this time in the Glorification. He's from America. So he was driving Srila Guru Mahārāj to one center. And while going there, in the way, they met Radharaman Swami Mahārāj. Radharaman Swami Mahārāj is the younger brother of Radha Govind Swami Mahārāj. You might have seen, some of you might have seen, Mahārāj keeps coming to our temple. Very, very simple, very outstanding Vaishnava devotee. Very humble, very simple, nothing. I mean, you don't see any sophistication in him. So Guru Mahārāj, when he saw Radharaman Mahārāj in America walking, so he told the other devotee to stop the car. And he said, why he wants to stop the car? He said, let me go and meet Radharaman Mahārāj and take blessings from him. Mahārāj wanted to open the door and touch his feet. And when Radharaman Mahārāj came to know about it, he came so close that he did not allow Mahārāj to open the door. He said, Mahārāj, why you are embarrassing? So this is genuine. I have seen such genuine spirit. Once Mahārāj was speaking to Bhakti Chaitanya Mahārāj, and Mahārāj on his top of ecstatic and enthusiastic voice, he said, Mahārāj, please accept my dandavats, please accept my prostrated dandavats to your lotus feet. 3 to 4 times Mahārāj spoke about it. So Mahārāj observed with such utmost care the 10 offenses not to commit. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada, you see here, specifically says, and we are every day committing all the 10 offenses. And as if we are not afraid. So Mahārāj very, very immaculately observed what Srila Prabhupada said, every word of it. Then what Prabhupada is saying, it will be quickly effective. That you chant immediately 16 rounds, but at the same time follow strictly the 4 principles of restraint and avoid the 10 kind of offenses in matter of chanting, it will be quickly effective. Then Prabhupada says, I am very glad to learn that you have vowed to follow these 4 principles as far as you can in your lifetime. And because you are so sincerely trying to push yourself in the matter of Krishna consciousness, Krishna is giving you some intelligence also. And you are thinking in so many nice ways in the matter of serving the Lord. Once I shared with you that Mahārāj wanted to contribute for the deities. Mahārāj had such love and such desire to serve the deities from day one of his coming. Another feature of Mahārāj was, I heard even again today, it was echoed by His Holiness Giriraj Swami Mahārāj, that Mahārāj first came to Montreal. There was the photographs of various incarnations of the Lord, and mostly Krishnas. So Mahārāj would go around and prostrated obeisances on each and every photograph. Like we do parikrama, you come to the parikrama, you see so many. Do we do any dandavats? We don't do. We don't consider him to be the Lord there. We are thinking, क्या photo है? हर बार तो देखते हैं, इतनी सारी photo है. Mahārāj was going in front of each and every photograph of the Lord, or the print, it was actually the printing, and offering his prostrated obeisances. How it is possible? We see in the life of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami that he used to offer every day thousands of dandavats both to deities and to devotees. Why? He is the Prayojan Acharya. He is the Acharya for achieving the goal of Krishna consciousness. And Mahārāj from day one observed this. No one told him. No one told him. But from day one, he was bowing down. In so many days, what I have been hearing in the last 1 week, another very outstanding feature of Guru Mahārāj in his personality is his humility. He treated everyone with such respect. Never ever I saw, so many times in almost since 2003, I had the good fortune of having the divine association of Guru Mahārāj. But I never saw Maharaj heavily chastising or criticizing or, trying to shout at anyone. Anyone. So this is why, because whatever Prabhupada said, it was etched in the heart of Guru Maharaj. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that you are thinking in so many nice ways in the matter of serving the Lord, and I am so glad to learn it. You were returning to India by August 1970. So this was the plan of Guru Maharaj at that time. When Guru Maharaj met Srila Prabhupada, that he wanted to return to India. But it did not happen at that time. So do you think that you will not come back in Canada? So this is what Prabhupada is inquiring. If so, then I shall give you some work which you can nicely perform in India. So Srila Prabhupada said, I will not leave you. It is not that you leave America and Canada and you don't go to India. So Prabhupada's plans for India began with Maharaj coming to India. So you see, I am not speculating. It is there in 16 March 1969. Before that, Prabhupada did not have, any proposed Indian plan. Prabhupada's plan was all American plan or all European plan. So how Prabhupada's plan became directed toward India, here is this revolutionary letter. So Prabhupada is saying that, so I will give you some work which you can nicely perform in India. And what work Prabhupada gave? Prabhupada made Guru Maharaj the entire GBC of India. He gave the entire India for Guru Maharaj to develop, informing them about Krishna consciousness movement in the Western countries. So this is the service which Srila Prabhupada gave. And you see how Maharaj has performed this service in last almost how many years? 69 to now 24. 55 years. 55 years. What was the mission? See, the mission is given here. Is that informing them about whom? The Krishna consciousness movement in the Western countries. To tell you frankly, one of the objects of my missionary activities is to bring to the notice of the educated Indian public that devotional service originated from Indian side in its pure form, propounded by educated public and the leaders of India. People specifically are deliberately violating all the principle of India's original spiritual culture in the name of secular state. So Prabhupada gave this mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? For the Indians, I made it very simple now. Nothing to speculate. Very, very prominent. What is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? What he gave to the Indians? You all know. Bolo. Right? Yes, Ravindra bro. Unmute and speak.
भारत भूमिते हईले जन्मजार जन्म सार्थक करी कर
Paropkar, yes. And this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, Srila Prabhupada executed it through our Guru. You see here, it is there. Prabhupada's first Indian disciple is Guru Maharaj. And where he gave this mission? Not in India. They never met in India. They met outside India when he was in Montreal. And here is the evidence that this mission which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had for the Indians was executed by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada selected our Guru Maharaj. This is what Prabhupada is giving the details. That to tell you frankly, one of the objects of my missionary activities is to bring to the notice of the educated Indian public that devotional service originated from the Indian side in its pure form. And Maharaj was most educated. Sonika put it in proper perspective. Maharaj did double MBA in 1960s. Sorbonne University from Paris, and then later from McGill University in Canada. Maharaj was so qualified, double MBA at that time, most educated Indian. So how to convince people that this is the culture, this is the movement for most elite and educated people? Maharaj was chosen as the ambassador, as the representative. So Maharaj was appointed by Srila Prabhupada until the last breath. Maharaj remained the GBC or chief and the bureau chief of India till his final departure. Still now they have not elected a new chairman. So see, this is the glory. The glory has not been sung like this so far, but somehow by blessing I am getting this letter which is speaking everything of itself. So Prabhupada already selected Maharaj. When he selected Maharaj, not in 1975 when he made GBC, he selected Maharaj on 16th of March 1969, when the Indian chapter of Prabhupada preaching did not begin even. So then Prabhupada is saying, when India was divided into Hindustan and Pakistan, there was good opportunity for the Hindu Indians to follow strictly the principles of Bhagavad Gita, and the state religion should have been declared Krishna consciousness. Mahatma Gandhi was a great advocate of Bhagavad Gita, and when he was alive, I requested him to preach, but I did not receive any favorable reply from him. So what Gandhi could not do, what the plan and proposal of Srila Prabhupada was not endorsed by Gandhi, what Srila Prabhupada is desiring, that Maharaj execute. So that is why he's saying that I requested him to preach, but did not receive any favorable reply from him. But Prabhupada has full faith and trust, but Gopal Krishna Maharaj is going to do that. So he's saying because he was too much politically contaminated. So anyway, taking consideration of India's present governmental policy in the matter of educated public opinion, I do not think that in India there is any immediate possibility of spreading Krishna consciousness very seriously. See, Prabhupada knew this also, that there is no immediate possibility of spreading Krishna consciousness very seriously. Under these circumstances, if you go to India, you have to make some propaganda against the attitude of the government and the public. See what mission Srila Prabhupada has given to Guru Maharaj. What Gandhi could not do, what the government could not do, what the entire Indian public could not do. Your desire for opening so many temples is very laudable. It is not manifested. From day one, Guru Maharaj, when he met, you see, he has already expressed, we could not get the letters written by Guru Maharaj. I have a desire somehow by Maharaj's blessing, if that can also come through. That's what Maharaj wrote. We also only have in the archive Prabhupada letter. But Prabhupada is talking that your desire for opening so many centers, so many temples is very laudable. But unless you prepare some temple worshippers, then the temples will remain vacant. So see how Prabhupada is lovingly, affectionately, and very expertly guiding. He says it is not only just to open the temple, but the temple worshippers have to be there now. What you will do with the temple? So in this stage, it is more important to create devotees than to construct temples. My Guru Maharaj advised me to give more stress on literary work, such as publishing books and magazines in Krishna consciousness. And temple opening is secondary consideration. You see how immaculately Maharaj followed. So what Maharaj did first, he focused on preaching by printing and distributing Srila Prabhupada's books. And when this instruction came before even Maharaj is initiated. This is the letter where Prabhupada is telling Maharaj to chant 16 rounds. Just imagine how early days. And the entire mission of Prabhupada in India, Maharaj has been already selected. And Prabhupada is giving each detail in this letter. See the exchange. Like we saw in case of our Srila Prabhupada meeting Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we went to Ulta Danga. We went to that place where for the first time Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur met and said, you are the person who will take the message of Lord Chaitanya. You should do it. You are an educated man. And here you see the same thing is being repeated. And what? It is coming back. So Prabhupada did it. Prabhupada took the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to every Nagar and Gram. But what about India, which is the birthplace? It remained vacant. Like so many times I have said that Nityanand Prabhu was given the responsibility, the duty to preach in Bengal. Mahaprabhu said that you don't come to Jagannath Puri. You should not come to Jagannath Puri. Why? Because I have a mission. What is the mission? Mission is to preach. And where to preach? In Bengal. To my own men. To my own people. Who will preach? I cannot preach. So who will preach? It is only you, Nityanand Prabhu, who will preach. Was it not that Prabhupada could not preach? But Prabhupada selected Guru Maharaj and empowered him. And he said, it is because of you and it is through you that Krishna consciousness will spread. That is how Maharaj has been able to distribute maximum books and open maximum temples, which everyone is glorifying. But this is the first initial instructions which Guru Maharaj received from Prabhupada. And how immaculately Guru Maharaj has carried this instruction in his heart and made it so grand. The maximum centers of Krishna consciousness now are in India. Krishna consciousness is spreading like fire in India. I'm just trying to open some temples in the Western countries because there is none. So far, India is concerned, still there are millions of temples, but gradually the number of temple worshippers is diminishing. Perhaps you know that recently, within 50 years, our capital, New Delhi, has developed tremendously. But the constructors of New Delhi city has not erected even a single temple. So this is the tendency. So Prabhupada was talking about the social and political scenario of India. And particularly, Prabhupada focused here on which city? On Delhi, the national capital. And Delhi had this plan. What is it called? 5-year plan or 7-year plan or, something like that. Neither it is recommended in the scriptures to give more stress on temple building. The best thing in this age is to propagate this Sankirtan movement. So I shall be very glad to utilize your energy in this Krishna consciousness movement as you are willing volunteer. Very deep. So Prabhupada is saying, I shall be very glad to utilize your energy. So this is what Srila Prabhupada did. He utilized Guru Maharaj. Every bit of his energy. Everyone is asking every time that how Maharaj has such energy that he is never tired. What is the secret of Maharaj remaining so energetic? He never gets exhausted because Srila Prabhupada is infusing that energy. And Prabhupada is infusing it and Prabhupada is also utilizing it. So transparent is Guru Maharaj. And you see this letter, the depth of the letter. Prabhupada is giving the instruction that you chant 16 rounds and follow 4 regulative principles. Huh? And also Prabhupada is giving his entire mission. And saying, I will utilize you. This is what Krishna says, Nimit Matra Bhava Sabve Sachi. That you become a mere instrument. Like Arjuna was a mere instrument in the fight. The fight was done by Krishna. Krishna's divinity was acting. As you are willing volunteer. So Guru Maharaj was willing to give everything of what he had for Prabhupada's mission. And then you see the last sentence. May Krishna bless you with more Krishna consciousness activities. And you will feel a glorious life by Krishna's grace. This is what we are experiencing. The glorious life of Guru Maharaj by Krishna's grace. And you see the final statement, I wish that all your good desires may be fulfilled without delay. Prabhupada never wrote like this to anyone. I wish, Prabhupada is praying, that all your good desires may be fulfilled without delay. Thanking you once more, your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. So please find this letter. This is in the archives. Letter to Guru Maharaj on 16th March 1969 in Hamad. What to speak of Guru Maharaj? That such, he has set the standard, he has redefined the standard of what it means to be a dedicated disciple. He is a epitome of what it says to be surrendered to the spiritual master. So many other things to say, but what to speak after this? So overwhelming. This is actually what parampara is. As Prabhupada received the order and instruction from Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur, similarly, he passed it on to our Guru Maharaj. And how Srila Guru Maharaj has fulfilled the desire and the spiritual movement of Srila Prabhupada is beyond words. So today we see Ebeyash. Ramya, what was the name you were mentioning of that small village or town in Odisha, where you were sharing that today Maharaj glorification is happening even there?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Bulla.
What is it? Bulla. No one of us have ever heard the word Bulla. This is the glory. As Srila Prabhupada's glory is there everywhere, so is the glory of his surrendered disciples, Srila Gopal Krishna Goswamī Mahārāj. I don't want to lose the focus. I don't want to speak anything else. Just meditate on how Srila Prabhupada utilized our Guru Maharaj and how Guru Maharaj fulfilled each and every desire of Srila Prabhupada. And how Prabhupada gave profuse blessing. Why? Because all the desires of Guru Maharaj were the desires actually of Prabhupada. He had nothing else in his life. He said that in my life, I have only what assets I have. I have the watch given by Srila Prabhupada and the deities. Today we were taking very close darshan. We were in Srila Guru Maharaj's room. We spent a long time there. We were very near to the deities. We stood there a long time. and taking darshan that Guru Maharaj has served. So what Srila Prabhupada's legacy is there with all of his followers. So what we have to do, we have got some idea. And what Guru Maharaj has done since he received this instruction in 1969. And how he received, not also in one-to-one meeting where Prabhupada just simply wrote a letter. And that letter, every word was etched in the heart of Guru Maharaj. I remember personally I remember when Guru Maharaj finally approved me to be in Delhi temple and to do service. So Maharaj told me, Maharaj referred about Srila Prabhupada. He said, when I was in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada told me that this Lakshmi is Krishna's property. And I have to say every penny of it. So Maharaj said, I am trying to do it, and I also request you to do it. Many times I have seen Maharaj. Maharaj used to, go past, and if he used to see any light switched on, Maharaj used to personally go and switch it off. And then Maharaj would scold us that you people are very careless. So I will share that letter. You found the letter? Anyone found the letter? You'll find it. Best way to find it is just type this last line. That I wish all your good desires be fulfilled without delay. This is 16th March 1969. Srila Prabhupada has sent this letter from Hawaii. Okay, I'll stop here. There are many, many things to speak, but there is nothing which can be compared to see the commitment of Gurudev, of what instruction he received from Srila Prabhupada. Everything else is next. This was the foremost. This is the foremost. Hare Krishna. So I'll stop here. We'll continue. We can continue from this platform. I don't want to speak myself. You can also. You can think if you want to glorify. Because this is the perfection. And believe me, I had one wish. Because I did not go to Dehradun. Devotees were going to Dehradun. In my heart, I was not accepting it. I had, somehow, I had this conviction that Maharaj will certainly come back. So I was actually not inclined to go to Dehradun. But finally Maharaj departed. I came to know on Sunday. One of my good friend, Radhanath Swami Maharaj's disciple, he is very good in having the best news. He was calling me, I was not picking up his phone. Why I was not picking up his phone? Because I had this fear that he may give me this news which I don't want to hear. But ultimately, whatever was Krishna's plan, it prevailed. And when Guru Maharaj was brought in Delhi, I could not go close because there was such overwhelming crowd and rush. I stayed in my office. When devotees came, I was coordinating, calling them. And 11 o'clock, I came to my room, the room from where I am speaking now. But my heart was crying that I could not get any association in the final stage. Just few days back, on 28th or 27th, Maharaj was going towards his morning work and I was coming back. So I bowed and paid my obeisances. Maharaj said, nice color. He took my kurta and said, nice color. Maharaj speaks very softly, I could not hear. So there was Amrish Maharaj, the Russian Maharaj also with him, and there were two more devotees, Maharaj servants. So they told me. And from my immediate report, I said, Maharaj, this is your blessing. This is your gift. But now I have to think, I have to really preserve it. And how I got also, it was Maharaj's special mercy. He gave it in the day of his Vyas Puja during COVID. No, hardly. I mean, this kind of coincidence never happens. But what I was saying, so I could not have his final darshans closely, or I could not get his association. So at 11 o'clock when I came, I was very tired. When you all left, Ravindra Prabhu and his family and Dayashil Prabhu, they all left around 9:30. And we decided that, of course, I said, I will be going to Vrindavan, so whoever wants to come can come with me. So obviously they agreed, and then I called Manoram Prabhu and told him to come. He also came. In the night, Manoram is evident. I was awake. He came at midnight, past midnight, around 1:32. So I was there with him on the phone all the time. Because the new place we had arranged for him to stay outside the temple hotel. And Pranab also came. Pranab, what time you reached? You were late actually.
Yes, Prabhuji. At 9 a.m. I reached at the temple.
You were late. You could not come. Your flight was delayed. I was continuously speaking to him. So then when I came to the bed to sleep, I could not sleep. So I opened the live darshan of Mahārāj. So you all saw Mahārāj was in that long stretch bed, and there was a glass covering. So I was in my heart crying that I could not get any association, how unfortunate I am. At 11:30, I decided, let me now go to the auditorium. So I went there. It was crowded and darshans were, flowing. Many people coming and taking darshan, but it was less. I could go into the auditorium. By 9, 10, till 9 or 10, there was no possibility to go into the auditorium. It was so heavily crowded. More than 50,000, 60,000 people came for Maharaj darshan that day. We could not control anything. It was completely out of control. And then my friend Radhacharan Prabhu, he told me that 12 o'clock, you can come on stage and we will have Maharaj footprint. So as soon as I knew, I went on the stage and, sat there. At 12 o'clock exactly, the curtain closed, darshan was closed for some time. And Maharaj's footprints were to be taken. So that glass was removed. And Maharaj's feet were raised. And you know how the footprint was taken? So first Maharaj's feet was massaged with oil, coconut oil we were using. But the bed on which Maharaj was lying, it was a refrigerated bed. It was having ice. So that, the body remains intact. It has to be switched off because the oil was getting frozen. Now what we were applying and rubbing on Maharaj's leg, because, footprint means the plaster of Paris had to be put. And then the mold was to be made. So Maharaj gave me his profuse mercy. 2 hours I was there. And Maharaj fulfilled my last desire also. Not only my desire, he fulfilled everyone's desire. Whoever came for his darshan, whoever came for his, Tomar Dekhi, Tomar Sparshi, Gaya Tumar. So we had to extend, the extension is happening. Whoever wants to glorify Maharaj, sessions after sessions. Maharaj is giving his infinite mercy to everyone. Maharaj fulfilled, and I could be there. I could touch his lotus feet. I was there with his Vapu. Very close. We were just 6, 7 of us at that time, and the person who was doing it. It nearly took 1.5 hours. That is why I was awake. Of course, there was no question of sleep. But Maharaj is so magnanimous. Even a small faintest of desire was there, Maharaj fulfilled. How? Because he has that potency from Srila Prabhupada. The Prabhupada is saying, I wish all your desires are fulfilled without delay. And immediately it was fulfilled without delay. And so many devotees were glorifying. When Mataji was glorifying, he and her husband had a desire to have Maharaj's Brahman Diksha. Maharaj even fulfilled that before leaving. They had no chance. So Maharaj fulfilled the desire of all his followers, all his disciples before leaving. He's a true Acharya. And we will see his glories as days will pass. As years will pass, as decades and centuries will pass, his glories will expand. Okay, so I'll stop here. Quite a time. So what we will do? Tomorrow should I continue? But then tomorrow I will not speak. I will hear from all of you. If in your heart, if you have the desire and you wish to glorify Mahārāj, then we can have a session. Otherwise, you will read Bhagavatam. Up to you. You tell me. Who wants to glorify? Please raise your hand. Okay, only one. Sonika. Ramya. Only two of these Matajis want to glorify. It has to be something very genuine. I will not hear any of the kuch sun liya aur bas bol diya. What has touched you, what has transformed you, what you really have been inspired by. Pranab does not want to glorify. He has not raised his hand. What to speak of others, I don't want to name them. Okay, so you all be prepared. So tomorrow we will have a session. Glorification continue. Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Pad Mahārāj ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Gaur.